Corla. Minister, up and down the country, but especially in rural areas, the inflexibility and the lack of common sense of the department and Bus Éireann is a real issue. I want to ask you two questions first before I outline a case for you. Why is there separate vetting for every Bus Éireann office for drivers? So if somebody crosses over onto the Galway border or whatever from Mayo, so it can end up that drivers often have to get up to 10 Garda vetting, separate Garda vettings. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever when we have a shortage of drivers. The other thing I heard you mention there around the over 70s, the fact that over 70s cannot do a short bus run with Bus Éireann, but they can drive hundreds of miles on private buses. I really think that needs to be speeded up quickly. But Minister, for over a year now I've been trying to resolve the dangerous situation currently in operation in Derryfodda and Bowley Glass school route in Mayo. So since 2021, a bus route which has serviced these areas for more than 40 years ceased operation due to the decline in student numbers. However, since then, as in many rural areas, student numbers have risen again and they meet the criteria to reinstate the route. However, Bus Éireann and the Department of Education have failed to reinstate it. Instead, parents and children are expected to travel to the nearest designated collection drop-off point, which happens to be located at the intersection of the R315 and the L1723, a busy commuter route with a significant blind spot on approach for other road users. This means that children are either expected to make their way here on foot or an already busy road with no bicycle lanes or street lighting, or their parents drive them down, pull in and wait for either drop off or collect their child, further compromising road safety at this location. There's been a substantial back and forth between residents of this area and Bus Éireann, with Bus Éireann conceding the route meets the criteria to be reinstated, that being that there are 10 students along the route who would avail of the service. There is a bus already in operation on this route for primary school pupils, so why can the previously operated route at post-primary level not be reinstated? There needs to be some common sense applied to this situation, Minister, especially now in the winter months where it can be dark and visibility in our rural roads is significantly reduced, compromising the safety. I'll just finish, Minister, because I think my time is up. Why we are simply asking for the reinstatement of previously operated routes that served the students of Derryfodda and Bowley Glass for 40 years. Why are we putting children under situations where their health and safety is compromised when it could be easily fixed? Now, I've written to you twice on this matter and I really would appreciate a response.
Deputy Donna McGettigan.